Hi everyone. My name is Toan. I served in the U.S. Army as an infantryman for 4 years. I was stationed in Fort Hood, and before the enlisted, I was software engineer in test for 10 years. This is my time for I'm getting out on me right now. So um, during the transition into civilian life. I choose the Savvy Coder because the Savvy Coder provide all what I need to get back to my civilian job as a software developer. Um, Back to my time in college, there was nothing called um, single page application, and JavaScript wasn't the bad choice for developing a website at that time. I was taught in Java, Python, VB, VB script, and C sharp. But nowadays, it seems like JavaScript and single page applications is the best choice right now. And Chevy Coder and the bootcamp this cohort at Chevy Coder satisfies all what I need uh, to get back to my software developer. It helped me easier to get another job as a software developer. Um, Okay, so right now we go straight to my application, my final project. And for the first, uh, we look at my project planning and my user story map right here. Um, I call my project, my website is ThunderTalk because I want to build a website that everyone can send an instant anonymous messages to anyone who can access to the website. Beside that, user can buy some gift to yourself or send to their friend uh on the website. User don't need to have an account to log into to send a message to everyone. And however, users still need a username to log in, but because the scope of the core, I don't implement for the password protection. So users just need a username to log in. They can they can decide to register an account later for easier to buy the gift, but it's not mandatory. Who is using my application? Anyone who about 13 years old can set a website, and they had to agree with on user agreement. There are no sexual content violation against the law. I intend to encrypt all the messages will be sent throughout the website, but because of the time limit of the cohort, it will be the enhancement later as well as the blockchain. This my project basically have about 10 page. We will see it later. We will see it later when we go and navigate to my website. And the next thing is the attribute. I set on the attribute for replication using the symbol color, like the background browser. I basically use the red, white, black, and blue color. This is all my default color. And the next thing, I did some before I implement my project, I did some researching on using the Facebook Messenger and the WhatsApp. Researching on these two give me an idea that my application will be combined for both of them because the first thing, both Messenger and WhatsApp, they need to register an account, but my application doesn't. The second thing is the Facebook, this Facebook, you can user can test access to the web page and send the messages on the web page. But the WhatsApp, they don't have it. There's only you can only download application to your mobile device. But the WhatsApp have a better function than the Facebook Messenger because you can set the time to auto delete the message, but the Messenger Facebook Messenger doesn't have it. So my idea is combine two of them. User can access to the website and then can delete the message after a period of time. But actually, the instant message is out of the scope of the cohort, so I just can't implement it using the text, the send and receive messages, without implementing the set time after delete time for my application. Okay, so right now we can go straight to my application. It called ThunderTalk. My front end will be deployed in to Netlify, and the back end will deploy to render.com, which is using the free tier. And plus, we for the database, we using the MongoDB, which is free too. Okay, so first accessing to my application, user has to agree with the user agreement, which I mentioned before. You must be at least 13 years old, and then no sexual content, illegal, harmful, and offensive activities while using the website, and do not engage in any harassment, bullying, or any form of discrimination behavior. So if users don't agree, the web page we will navigate to the comeback page. So they cannot use any function of the website. They come back later until they agree with the agreement. Also, I had the do not display again function here. So if user click on that and agree with the term, the agreement, it won't show up again for user agreement. You can see here, right? And then we go to the stock again. Let me try to go to the stock again. You can see that there are no user agreement anymore. Okay, so then user can log in with any name they want to. They don't need to register an account or using the password to log into the website. They just need one username to send a message so other people can know that who are texting. My case, I already have a username over here. Then we click login. Right. I will show you the default page will be homepage with user can send a message here. So I will open another tab and try to use a new user. Okay. And text user. Okay, so you can try. Oh shit. Uh, There you go. There you go. It's kind of delayed because the render we deploy the backend API, backend API and the render for the free tier. So it sometime the render will shut down and we need to activate again. So whenever user tech user login, it will show the user in the left side that they it will inform that the new user just logged in. And you can see the hello, it said hello there. And the user from the left side can text back. It's just the basic function using the socket IO. Also, when user logged out, it will inform the user just left the chat. Okay, another function I use third-party API to get the weather here. It's showing the Ho Chi Minh City because I'm in Vietnam right now. The location will be based on your IP address, which you can see the code here. So if you are living in another place, it will show your current city with current degree in the sky. You can see it here. This is the code that I get the latitude and longitude based on the IP address and then send to combine with the API or third party open weather map to get the current city location to get the temperature. The second thing would be the GIF page. When user can display when user can buy some GIF, um, which is lost from the database. Everything here will be lost from database. I didn't implement the admin function, admin login bay to update for the product, the GIF. So there will be enhancement feature in the future. Everything showing in here we get from the GIF database from the MongoDB. The it includes product name, price, description, and the image name. Then user can add to cart. Whenever a user click add to cart, the number of the cart here will be changed based on the how many gifts the user want to buy. It won't duplicate it. It won't duplicate it when user click another the same item. But if another with another product, different with the previous one, it will add it will add another one here in the cart. You can click on the cart to navigate to the pay, to the cart pay, and you can increase to how many of the item you want. It will calculate out of calculator how much user had to pay for, including the tax here. The tax will be implemented later based on the state tax. So symbol here, and then user can send to yourself or send to your friend, which you know the shipping information. And because of the cohort scope of the cohort, I don't implement the payment process right now. It should be an enhancement in the future too. Also, uh, I at first I intend to implement a function put in here called like send to yourself. So whenever the user click on this and the function here, If it out of fill out on the recipient the shipping info, but because of limitation of the time, it should be the enhancement too. Okay, we can get back to the gift here, and also the buy now button. When you click on this button, which means you decide to go to the core page and add in a new product here. Okay, so receiving. So we confirm it. So after you confirm it, the user will be get informed the order number here, the time, the place, and the recipient, the product you want to buy. Like user can see user buy three products here, three gift here, one, two, three, and the total of the order and the shipping address, email address, and the phone number to contact. Then user can go back to the gift shop again or go back to the home. There is a trick. Everything I use here to show the number of the item here, I use I use the session storage. The session storage. Oh, let me show you right here. The session storage here. Order number. Right here, give. Whenever the user click on the add to cart, it will the application will save the cart gift session storage with the ID of the gift. So if you click on the same gift again, you're gonna check it duplicate or not. So if duplicate, it won't update anymore. But if you add another with a different ID, it will show up here. And whenever you click it, the right here, this is the code for counting how many items user add to the cart. The trick to show the number here is kind of simple. I set the same location to show the number here and the cart right here. I didn't use any bootstrap. It's just a simple CSS style. Okay, we can go to the profile. So if you are already have a profile here, you can edit it or even upload the photo, upload the avatar. It will show right. Yeah, it show right now. And you can see that just for example, Colleen or real sick in the state Florida. And before that, I will show you the database on the MongoDB for the profile. Mm-mm. There's some problem with the database now. Okay, can get back to the ThunderTalk. Okay, you can see that we changed the state to Florida and the address to 306 and no, not the username. We can even change any information here in the photo too. And when I click save, everything changed, including the photo. Okay, it's work right now. So you can see that the database is already updated to Florida with the username here and the email address and even the photo. In case of the new, okay, so for the new user, assemble, maybe, they don't need to register an account, but if they decide to register an account, they can use the profile page to update the information, even to upload the photo. And hit say, we can try to log out again and log in with the new user. And we can see the new user created and check for the DB. User BBB created already with the file name information here. Those are the main function of my web application. Beside that, we can go to about, which is talking about myself. Um, Also, my application also implement for the responsive, which is used for mobile application, mobile phone. Right here. And the final page will be contact page. The contact page. I didn't implement the send the form, but when user click on the link, like send an email to me, it will show up the email application which is installed already installed on your user laptop. Or if user using Skype, you will open the Skype and all my information in the link and GitHub here. Okay, so those are all my functions for my web application right now. This is uh, really a lot bit risky when for my application because we don't have any security check like protection, um, password protection, user privilege, or admin role to update for the web application. But all of them will be my enhancement function in the future. Now we can switch back to my code. For the style, all I use for the style, for the CSS, everything will be simple CSS. I don't use Bootstrap here, but I separated into like abstract, not abstraction, but into section like general style, which applied to the body, on the body, the root, copyright container, something like that, and separate into page two. So this section will include all my CSS for my about page, the conform page, the core page, and also separate it into formatted style, which you for responsive. There's another note from my code is I don't want to include everything, every code into one page in test.js. So I decide to move code the code for each page into the script page. For some, everything, every function of the core page will be stored in the core.js inside the script folder. Same as client charts, conform, give, login profile. This is called abstraction because why do I decide to do this? Because I don't want everything in just one page. And whenever you try to debug or find any function, will be complicated to find it. Everything here will be clean. I just call again from app to render function here. For example, when you get into the login bay, I will call some some basis, which it use which you for every across the website. And you come back and get home. I just call the chat with the username in here. We call it chat function from the chat client script here. The same for the profile. I just call again the edit profile function here with the S boxes. There's some which other page like the GIF or the profile page is not really it's not really complicated to implement, but the most header thing is implement with the socket IO for the client chat here for sending the instant messages because we are using the Express server and using the iSocket IO here. So at the first time I implement, I use the different port for the socket IO and the Express server. It's work everything, it's work fine on the local, but when we deploy to the render, it's mess up and because we can only use one port when deployed to the render. So it took me like few days to um using to find out a way to using the one port for the socket IO in Express server. Um, so after all, there I know that there's a lot of risky for the security matter for my application, and there's some function I really want to implement, but they will be implemented in the future for sure after the cohort. Besides getting the knowledge on how to implement how to become a full stack web developer. Throughout the Savvy Code cohort, I I would touch to know about the Agile using the Jira software right here. Actually, I had some experience on the Agile during my time back in software engineer in test. But I admit that the Agile will did help us a lot on tracking other process uh to implement our function as well as we in case we have some issue with the project we can post into um the 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 Jira so any mentor or the senior developer can help. But uh, also, that's all my for my application right now. Thank you for your time to look at it. Thank you.